Hey, what's up guys, Metal Mario 9 here, and today I will be playing MMX Hill Dash for Android. And if you're wondering what I'm playing on my Galaxy S8, because it's got a record feature just like this 7 does, where it's pretty much a capture card in your phone. And I did do another, I did do another gameplay video on this, and I will link that in the description below. And that one's without commentary, so I thought I might do this one with commentary. And if you don't have this game downloaded, I would recommend it, because I personally think it's really fun. And there's a game similar to it called Hill Climb Racing, and I think that game's also really fun. And if you hear sounds in the background other than my voice, it's either my computer or me just moving around, or possibly the furnace, but I don't know if that's turned on right now. But the last video I did with commentary, that was my I'll link that video down in the description below. And my little brother Christian is in it, because I used the camera for that video, but it was pretty fun. And I think the picture on this S8 looks really, really good. But I honestly don't know what to talk about, because nothing really super exciting has happened to me lately. And I wouldn't call this recent, but it did happen, and it was really exciting for me. I did get an Xbox One finally. It's the original fat Xbox One. It's not the S or anything like that. But if I could get an X, I'd be really happy. But the 4K portion of that would be kind of useless since I don't have a 4K TV. But that Xbox One is other than this S8, is the newest thing that I actually own. Since all of the other consoles that I own are from, like, I've one from 1985, it's a clone of the original NES, and the other one is the original Xbox from 2001. I used to have an Xbox 360 Slim, but it was giving me fits, so I took it to GameStop and got trade credit for it, put on a card for me. And then I also have a 3DS, I just don't know where that is. But it doesn't really matter to me since I have a 2DS, and that does pretty much all the same stuff except for the 3D portion, which should be pretty obvious, but I don't know. Other than that, and getting new glasses, nothing's really new with me. I find that weird, because I say that and then I remember something that did happen to me, and I did get my computer finished finally. It's not the most powerful thing in the world, but the graphics card is pretty good, I think, because it'll watch 4K as long as it's not in 60 FPS. It'll handle 4K, but anything that's above 1080p at 60 FPS, it won't do. So it'll do the 1080p and 60 FPS, and that's the highest I can go with the 60 FPS thing. But now I'm really sure that nothing else is happening. It's really exciting because my Mac Mini, I think, finally took a crap. But that's where I got all the data. But it was old anyway. It came out in like 2005. Had a PowerPC G4 processor in it, and those were the processors that Apple used before they switched over to Intel for the newer ones. And right now I'm trying to get a MacBook Pro, preferably. One of the older models with the optical drive in it. Yeah, because even though it's older, it's still able to... I'm pretty sure it's able to run like all of the latest software, like macOS High Sierra and stuff. Because when I do get one, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna upgrade it to High Sierra. I'm also gonna put Windows on it if I have enough hard drive space, which I should. But if I don't, I'm not gonna put Windows on it. But that's what I like about macOS anymore, is that they have a program called Boot Camp that allows you to run Windows on the Mac. The oldest you can go, I'm pretty sure, is Windows XP. And I personally think that was one of the, if not the best version of Windows ever created, because even if you have like 1 gigabyte of RAM in your computer, it'll still run pretty fast. I don't know why I played this stage again. That's a habit of mine, just press continue when I reach the finish or something, and then press play again. That's a habit with me. I haven't played this game for quite some time, so I've mostly been watching YouTube on my computer. And I'm also thinking about getting a Mac Pro in the later years when I have the money for it. And it's not the $5,000 Mac Pro that
I am the very first player.
looks like.
This is looking good, huh?
Dragon City is there with you all the time.
Okay, that looks like
at the restaurant.
Cylinder. That cylinder one. It's one of the older Mac Pros.
Isn't it exciting?
I paused for a minute and did this because with my Galaxy S7, every time I would reach an ad, it would quit recording, which I don't like. But this one doesn't, which is nice. I'll play this stage now. And that Mac Mini, I could probably fix it myself, because I can do that. And for my computer, not every single part was new. I think the only part that was not new is the case, which I'm using an old compact Presario case that I had lying around because I like that case. But because the motherboard in the original computer died, so why not use it for a new build? And that's exactly what I did. I'll probably upgrade the computer in the future, but right now it's got. And the specs on it are, it's got an AMD A8, I'm pretty sure, quad-core processor. Got how many gigahertz? Got 4 gigs of RAM, because I could afford at the time. Is that 4 gigabyte of RAM? That 4 gig RAM stick was 25 bucks. So, yeah, because to get it like 16 or even, well, mostly 32 gigabyte, 32 gig sticks would cost me about $110. Just didn't have the money for that, so I don't know when this thing will stop recording. Even though I have this 64 gig edition of the Galaxy S8, even though I technically have 68. Well, maybe 72, I don't know. I put a micro SD card in it, and I know for a fact that it's at least 4 gigs. So I have at least 68 gigs of storage in this. So I should be good. That's another habit that I have. I try to talk fast and I mess up my words, and sometimes I mess my words up even when I don't talk fast. Like, sometimes I'll just be having a conversation and my words get mixed up. And I find it really weird that the last quarter of school always seems to go really fast. It seems to go by really fast. Because we have about a week of school, I want to say. Maybe a little more than that. Because the seniors are done on Tuesday. So, yeah. I hate it when that happens. And that happens to me a lot. So just restart the stage. That I wind up going too fast and I wind up bouncing off of the hill. So I can't make it up. Let's see if I can do that this time. And for a lot of my Android games, I'll do them this way for a lot of my Android games, except for games like the mobile version of Jolly and Five Nights at Candy's that I'll have to figure out how to. I did it again, but I'll have to figure out how to play those games because the game recording feature doesn't allow me on those games, since those games are installed from Chrome instead of the Play Store. The phone doesn't count them as actual games, I guess. I don't know why that is. I'll have to figure out how to play those. Either that or just get a capture card for my desktop and play it that way. The desktop version instead. Okay, I cannot see the bottom of my screen because I was going so fast. And there also is this sequel to this, because I know that because I have it, because there was an ad on this game for the sequel one time, and I decided to download to see how good it was, because like I said before, I think this game was pretty good. Because the graphics are pretty good, and instead of 2-dimensional, it's all 3-dimensional. And all that stuff. Unlike Hill Climb Racing, that's kind of like just cartoony. It's two-dimensional, although it is really fun and all, but this second one is also the same way. It's really cartoony and two-dimensional. I guess it could be counted as more three-dimensional than the first game. I don't remember. I haven't played that game for a long time either. It's another thing that happens to me a lot. I wind up ripping 2 of my tires off. I don't know how that works. It's video game logic, so that computer is working hard, even though it's not doing anything. It's just hitting on the lock screen. Oh, can I make it? Come on. Come on. Yeah, I made it. Oh my goodness. I thought I'd never get that done. And if I have enough storage space, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'll probably play every single stage at least once. Sometimes I'll play them twice because of that habit I told you about, where I just press continue and then continue again. But tell you what, sometimes this game scares me. Well, not scares me, but I don't know how to describe it. It's like I get to like a hill or something, and it's like, come on, and I don't. It's like I'm anxious to see what'll happen. That's about the best way I can describe it. Ah, come on, really? Oh well, I'll just play all the stages and then go back to the very first stages. Sure, I kind of hate that car, but I don't have it upgraded all the way either. To where the stability is good on it. But with the rest of the cars, I don't really have to worry about stability because they're just built that way. It's video game logic. But yeah, because if I don't get a MacBook Pro this year or next year, actually if I don't get a MacBook period this year or next year, I'll just wind up buying one my senior year. I don't know if they're going to be using the MacBook Pros or the MacBook Air, because right now the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors are using the Air, and the seniors are using the Pro. I feel like I said senior twice when I said, oh well, everyone up to junior is using the Air and the seniors using the Pro. So, I don't know how that's gonna roll next year or the year after that. Although I will say one thing, if I get a MacBook Air, it'll probably be almost better because the Air is newer than the Pro that the school has. Because it's good, because the school has the Pro with the Core 2 Duo processor. It's really old, mid 2010, I'm pretty sure, and we have the Airs, the mid 2011 models with the Core i5s in them. And technically the freshmen's MacBooks are newer than ours because they have MagSafe 2 and the sophomores and juniors have the first MagSafe. I don't know if that probably counts as newer, but the teachers did get new laptops. They got the brand new Airs, the 13-inch models with MagSafe 2. And I don't know how many gigabytes of storage they have. Probably 256 if the school didn't want to spend the extra money on it. Because to get the Air with 512 gigabytes of storage would cost about, the last time I looked, $1,500 on Apple.com. But I don't know, it's been a while since I've looked at those. Or my second option for a computer, not super powerful, but it would be a Mac Mini from Apple.com. Well, if I didn't get the one Mac Mini that I'd like, I could get the other one. Because that one would only cost me about $1,500 for the computer alone, with tax obviously, but the computer alone would be about $1,500. But I'll wind up ordering the keyboard and the trackpad and the mouse with it. And also the USB super drive, since Apple doesn't build the optical drives into their computers anymore, unfortunately, but such is life, I guess. I feel like I did this one already. I might have, I don't know. That's weird, the pipes are invisible on the other side. I don't understand that one at all. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now, but probably. Okay, there we go, that's better. So I'm gonna do that, and then turn it down again. One of the problems, one of the only problems I have with the S8 is the Bixby button. Because sometimes I'll be adjusting volume down, and I'll bump the Bixby button, and there's no way to disable it, I'm pretty sure. If there is, I haven't found it. I have definitely, it's a definite maybe that I played this stage at the beginning of the video. It is a very definite maybe. Yeah, I did. I definitely did play this stage. There we go, falling into the ocean. And another thing I like about the Galaxy S8 is with the fingerprint sensor I can just do this. Like, I don't have to use my fingers to do it. Because it just makes everything a lot easier, I think. Some kids have the Galaxy S9, but from the videos I've watched, like I watched like Linus Tech Tips and people like that, and apparently the Galaxy S9 isn't too upgraded from the S8. Pretty much the only major difference is the dual camera setup on the S9 Plus and the fingerprint sensor movement to directly below the camera instead of beside it. But personally, I like it beside the camera. Hold up, I have to think, on the left side of the screen is facing you, because I like it there. My grandmother, she also has the Galaxy S8. And I do finally have a case for this one, because when I got it, it did not have a case on it. It was like brand spanking new when I got it. And or if not, pretty close. 700, yeah. I think my mom said she spent about $700 on it. Because I used to have a Moto Droid Z, but my mom upgraded me because she said that she was fiddling with it and it just had a few issues. Like when you turned it off, the battery would drain, or like just shoot down. So I wasn't able to turn it off without having the battery drain down, unless it's plugged in, obviously. But that phone had its own problems, and I do have my S7 upstairs. It has gotten slow since I used it when it was activated. Because my mom has the Note 8 now. Yeah. I had wanted an iPhone, but she said the only way that's happening is if I pay the bill on it. So I don't know why, but it's just a thing. But for one thing, the Samsung can do, well, Android period can do things that Apple can't. Like you can have like your back and task manager as separate buttons, whereas back on Apple you have to go all the way back, like home, almost. And for the task manager, you have to double tap the home button. In Samsung, I'm really proud of for doing this. They have kept the headphone jack on the Galaxy S8. I'm pretty sure they have on the S9 as well, but yeah, because pretty much every other cell phone manufacturer that I know of has removed the headphone jack from their phones. And I guess I can see why Apple has done it on iPhone X, because they needed the extra screen space and couldn't squeeze the jack in. But with iPhone 8 and 7, because those phones both have bezel, they probably could have. Because I still have, I'm pretty sure it's the first generation iPad mini from because I wanted out Waikiki, and it's 16 gigabyte version, not terribly big. So that way, if I ever want to whenever I want to record my YouTube videos, I have to take an app or two off of it because those apps take up so much space on the iPad. But this time maybe not, because last time I had a lot of, and I mean a lot. I couldn't remember how many I had, but also I have Hill Climb Racing 1 on my iPad as well as Minecraft. I don't know if I'll have to take those off because the last time I checked it had about 9.9 gigabytes of storage available. My computer's still trying. I don't know what it's trying to do, but trust me, it is trying to do something. Probably like open all the apps that it's supposed to. Like, I think I have, no, I don't have Power DVD on this one. Oh, that's on my laptop. I did it again. That's on my laptop that I have Power DVD, which is a good DVD playing app. You can, like, adjust the customized video and adjust the audio and video for your preferences. I put it like really sharp and to fill the whole screen in full screen mode. And for the audio, I checked the box that said sound booster, since it is networking after all. And Hill Climb Racing 1 and 2 is also available for Windows 10 devices, and I can play it without using a touchscreen, thankfully. I just use the right, left, and up arrow keys to play. And when they added the nitro boost thing, I couldn't figure out how to use that until I think one day I accidentally bumped the up arrow key, and that's when I found out how to do it. Because left and right controls forward and backwards, and down doesn't do anything. And sometimes I wind up bumping the up thing, like pushing the up thing at the beginning, think that's to go forward, because on most games on the internet it is, like Train Mania, I'm pretty sure it is. Truck Wars, I know that it is, because left and right are used for balance, but if I do wind up building another PC, a lot more power. Well, yeah, a lot more powerful than this one. Even the graphics, I'll probably wind up going with a different graphics card than the one I currently have selected, and I just died. But I'll probably go with a different one than I currently have selected, since the one I currently have in my save for later section on Amazon is about $2,000 because it's an NVIDIA GeForce Titan XP. That's probably a little powerful even for me, which some of the games I play are really, I mean super graphically demanding, like Tattletale, that is super graphically demanding, as well as the Andre Simulator, which is really graphically demanding. Now it is, didn't really used to be so. I think I have to put it down. I think I can put it on like one half quality thing, and I'll get like the teeniest bit of lag from it. And I know how to fix it, which is just like turn off the outlines, turn up anti-aliasing, stuff like that. Because the computer that I have, well, actually technically it's not even my computer, I just use it sometimes, has a Core i3 with Intel HD graphics and 8 GB of RAM, and the rendering and stuff the rendering of the pictures and video takes up an entire gig of RAM. At least that's what Yandere Dev said. Probably does. I don't know if I can play it. I can't play it on my current computer because I don't have enough RAM. Because when I'm in the main menu, it's just really smooth. Even on max quality, the main menu was really smooth. You're right, but I'd have to get like 32, at least 8 GB of RAM for that game to be playable on this computer that I have. And the other computer that I have only has 4 gigs of RAM. It's got a Core i3, as well as Intel HD graphics. But that computer is old. I mean, like, it's old. I don't know what year it came out. It came pre-installed with Windows 7 when it was brand new. Yeah, it's a few years old. It's still usable today, just not really for gaming. If I'm playing like hill climbing, that's something totally different, because that's not really graphically, that's not super graphically demanding like certain games are. I kind of wish this game and Hill Dash 2 were available for Windows 10 devices, because then I could play it on my computer, but I'm glad to make it for Android. It's nice. Oh, where am I? Oh, no, okay. And that thing kinda glitched. I don't know what that is. I mean, this happened before. Like, I have glitched in this game. I have glitched my vehicle into the wall. I cannot get it out. Like the entire front end glitches into the wall, into the ground on a really steep hill. So, how long have I been recording? I'm just curious. About 35 minutes. I'm really sure other than that, nothing exciting. Yeah, because some of the kids at my school have family and consumer science class, and they have to carry around these animatronic babies, which is really super annoying, because it could go off at any time and you don't know it. But if I have my headphones on and my music turned up to where I can hear it just fine, it doesn't bother me too much. I can still hear it because it's loud. Collect. No, I don't want to do that. Go away. Oh yeah. I also watch a YouTuber called he does GameStop dumpster diving, which one night he found like 3 Xbox controllers that actually worked. Actually, wait, no, make that 2 Xbox 3. No, it was, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 Xbox 360 controllers that actually worked, and they still had the batteries in them. So, I also found a GameCube one night. I also I like dumpster diving myself. That's how I found my Mac Mini G4, and it's not like I intentionally do it, at least in my dumpster. Because the dumpster that's behind our house, how I found that, the story behind that Mac Mini G4 is, one day I was taking out the trash, and I saw it, I think it was manual, and or the power cord, so I knew, and it had the Apple logo on it, so I knew something had to be in there. So, I decided to investigate, and excuse me, and that's how I found it. So, this is okay for, the computer's okay for watching movies. I mean, it's old as dirt, so it won't go to YouTube or anything. And because Chrome doesn't support the PowerPC platform. It's a good thing Apple moved up to Intel, but like that kind of be the smart move and stuff. I also have the 2017 Apple Keynote downloaded onto my external 1TB hard drive, and about 2 hours long. I watched the whole thing, and I thought it was pretty good. Although if I could have been at the actual thing, that probably would have been even better, but hey, I got to watch it. That's all I really care about. Ow. Oh, that genuinely hurt, because I'm laying on my bed, on my chest. I just spit all over my screen, but I'm laying on my bed, on my chest, and when I coughed, it hurt. So I'll go sit up. I don't know if that was my elbow. Okay, that's better. Actually, what I'll probably do, just so I don't get any more ads, is do this off, then do this. Because that's a way to, in case you didn't know, that's a way to get the ads off. Most of the time. that was strange. Just tried to hit the button, but it wasn't responding. It's kind of really hard to do on this phone because the game fills up the entire screen, and this phone has less bezel than this. It makes it kind of hard. I can do it, but it makes it kind of hard. Like sometimes I wind up covering up the speaker and trying to find a way to play this game. And knock it down. And I'll probably switch vehicles. No. Maybe I'll do this. I may use this for such a long time. In fact, ever since I got the Beast unlocked, I haven't used really any of my other vehicles. That's good. That's why I like the tank. It can just make the bitches go down. Don't even bounce off or anything. Like the big. I'm pretty sure that one's called the Big Ruby. This call it the Semi. Like it doesn't bounce back like the Semi or any of the other cars do. Just go like that. Cause I don't know if I passed the stage with the tank. I don't believe so, but Okay, do not die. Am I on a marathon run right now? I think I am. Sorry about the coughing, my throat itches. No. Alright, let's see how we do this. Oh, my clone is faster than me. Oh, that one was down. I thought this was the one. Oh no, it's the next hit. Okay. Not that next hit, but hill after this. Like, the fans wind up carrying me up too. I was kind of missing. This is pretty good. I'm doing the exact same thing, except for that, which made me the smallest bit faster because I didn't go all the way up behind it. Got back down. Oh, no. Oh, it's not these ones. I wound up getting confused. How and why and what? No, maybe. Let's go with this one. Let me use this one. Lord notice. Okay, maybe not super noticeably, but look. I can't. Dang. That's so stupid. This video is probably gonna be an hour. Or maybe above that because of me playing on the stage and dying. Eventually get back. The Beast GT. I think you all the way up to the SX2 before. I don't remember. No. Well, that was really close. As was X. No. Connection failed. Yeah, that speaks. Even if I die, I'm still gonna play every single one. At least once. I'm gonna try. I probably should have picked the monster for this, because that car is super big. The desert stage is sick of grips and Oh, excuse me. I just drank a can of cranberry Sprite. Now, it's really too bad that you can only really find that stuff during Christmas, which I think was but my foot's about to fall asleep. I can feel it. Quite literally. Okay, I thought I was going to flip over because fuel. If you hear me, guys, okay, figured out how to say. If you hear me, guys, wait, I did it again. If you guys hear me pausing, it's because I literally have nothing to say. But see, I did tell you that. I even messed up my words, even when I'm not talking. Which I kind of. I'm probably going to the Dollar General grand opening thing. Because they did put up a new Dollar General building. Because apparently you usually don't find Dollar Generals in malls, which is true. I usually find Dollar Generals as buildings already held. And apparently if you go, you get a free tote with the tumbler and a $10 gift card. I only know that because we got a flyer thing in mail for that. I don't know if it's just me or if it sounded like I said. I think it sounded like it's me. In the mail, we got the flyer for the Dollar General thing. And that's another thing that Hill Climb Racing offers with this game presents. You get coins for like airtime. Flips and stuff. This game don't. Let me out. Almost done, I promise. No. Well, yeah, I'll do that. Because I did say I was gonna do every single stage of this. Even if that means me blowing up a whole lot. But even after I've blown up once. Damn, I thought they updated this. Now this City Mayhem Marathon with this 1, 2, 3 stages. I don't like that one. It is what it is. Do not. Okay. You see, that's what I mean. Like, I think something's gonna happen, and I'm waiting for it to happen, but it doesn't. Even though that's not what I said earlier, that's something. I don't know. Just following my again. I actually think I'm the first place or in this one. I don't know. Which I am pretty good at this game, so probably. See, that's one of the things that happens. But even if that happens, I will play every single stage, probably with the same vehicle. over and over. Only because I'm trying to upgrade it. Coins only count for the vehicle. Unlike Hill Climb Racing. It's like I'm doing a comparison between this and Hill Climb Racing while I'm playing, which I find kind of weird. Yeah, at least in Hill Climb Racing, if you get coins in one stage with one vehicle, it's coins for the entire game. But in this game, if you get coins in one stage, like this one, you don't count with this vehicle. No. Eat this. Come on. Sometimes I wind up missing that. But I didn't this time, so good for me. Feel another hurt. I seriously. Like, I literally chug my drinks. Well, not quite chug, but I guzzle them when I drink them, especially on a temperature. Don't know why, it is just a habit, and I've done it. And another thing is, in the sequel of this game, there are actually people in the trucks instead of just the computer driving the trucks. There's actually people in the trucks. Yeah, there seems a glitch up there all the time. Do not push me. Why is this so hard? Come on. Now there goes those pipes that slow me down. No, I missed it. Barely, but that is okay. I can't make it all the way to the other bridge because of that. Okay, that did that. But yeah, if this thing stops suddenly, which it shouldn't, but if it does, it's because I ran out of room for because this time I am truly almost done with this. And if you guys do want me to do more videos like this, comment down. I think it's really fun. Because I don't get so stressed out if I do these videos, but when I go to set up my iPad and start like my Mario videos, I wind up getting really stressed out. My heart starts practically beating out of my chest. So I don't know. Well, actually, I do know why. That's not true, but I do know why. It's because I don't do videos too frequently. And those who have followed the channel from like day 2. Those who have followed the channel from like day 1 to 2. Let's go. Why? I keep forgetting about that one. I always forget about that one. No. Honestly, I'm surprised that I didn't try to stage nuke it legit. And if you're wondering why I changed my name back to Metal Mario, just reasons. And I'll probably my comments will probably get exploded because I just don't feel like saying the reasons, because for one thing, it's not super important. My computer's slowed down a bit now. have I been recording? How long have I been up? Only 55 minutes. It feels like an hour. Yes, now we are almost really super truly done. But I do also have games like Red Bull 4 on this phone. It's Super Mario Run. I'll also probably be playing Granny in an upcoming video. I don't know how soon that quote-unquote upcoming video. Well, it is upcoming, so it is not. I don't know how soon I'm going to put it up. Alright, Desert Stage 1 is complete. Pity Stage 3. I don't know how good quality restrictions I think is going to be. Probably just going to be like this one. Here's my Blu-rays. That Xbox One that I have is used. It's not brand new. Unless you go to Amazon, you can't get those brand new. Okay, I should say this. In retail stores, you can't get those brand new. Because they moved on to the X. Mainly the X, but there. Where the finish line. Jump like a frog. Alright, City Stage 3. Nope, not Stage 1, Stage 2. 96. So I'll probably upgrade this vehicle before it goes into Stage 1. 40, 50 years old. I don't like unless I get a gift every single day. And Overwatch and it. Don't. No. Yeah, just like that. There we go. I wasted most of my gas on that. Amazing. I missed that one. Wait, can you go backwards? Yes, you can. I should be able to get the gas and die. Yeah, get the gas and die. That's how it works. That's how video game logic is. I kind of wish that they made the Galaxy S8 like the S7 where there weren't any rounded corners, there were corners instead of those rounded things like the S8. Because it kind of cuts off the thing, like if you see the pause button. Even though a teeny corner is cut off, it's not a big deal, it just looks kind of strange to me. Not strange, but yeah, kind of strange. also, the more I look at it, they put the case manufacturers would probably have to design the case differently. And it probably wouldn't even fit correctly. That's kind of visible. That's stage 1. I think it was. No, not that. Go there, max on that. Could do one. Let's play this stage 1 more times. Only because I want to see how fast this is. Oh yeah, it's noticeably faster than it was. I'm sort of keeping up with the race car itself. That's why I said sort of, because it's still faster than me. Obviously, it's racing. Man, when I first played this game, it's still really fun, but the very, very, very first time I played this game, that was probably the best part. It's like the first time is always the best, and then the second, third, and fourth, it's no changes. I don't know how to describe it, but things. I know that for almost an hour now. And I don't usually make videos on usually because I can get through Mario 3D Land pretty speedy. Just get it in about half an hour, 40 minutes. But guys, that is going to be the end. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, because I would really appreciate it. That and it would help the channel out a lot. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. But other than that, like I said, please like it and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do more things like this. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.